Hello and welcome back to Maple Park Zoo. We're here. This is our ZSU Zoo. So first of all, happy DLC day. It's a DLC day, so I said I built this, and this is just a staff facility. No animals today. I'm sorry. That'll be next time. Maybe I'll build an animal for an animal day. I don't know. We'll see. But DLC today. So this is Maple Park. But yeah, so we'll discuss it in a bit actually. This Maple Park Zoo, it's our ZSU Zoo. If you don't know what ZSU is, it's a kind of Discord server where you it's like friendship member better, where you kind of discuss the only way to get animals is you can't just see it. Oh, it's available in the trade center. I know. I only it's gonna be my first animal, but this lion, I could get that lion, and I'm gonna get that lion. I know that's completely unrealistic. So you actually have to work as a normal zoo would. You need to kind of progress and all that, and it's more of a challenge, if I guess, but. And it's more realistic than Friendship Club. They're really leaning towards realism. They're leaning towards, basically being upstanding zoos and stuff. So it's really fun. If you don't even have to plan out zoo to play it. You can play it with anything else. So it's really cool. Really cool project to be a part of. And yeah, so this is our zoo for it, and I had to build a staff facility for it. So I've always had to build a staff facility for it for a while now, and I don't even know, like for the past month, 2 months, I've known I had to build a staff facility for this, and I haven't. That's kind of sad. It's a bit. I don't even know what the right word is to say. I knew I had to. I put it off too long, right? So I was gonna build it like a few weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, there's a new update, and it's bringing a bunch of like tools and stuff. Because there was just the stream where they painted the pots. It was a leopard pattern. And I'm like, okay, so I've had a really theory for a very long time, and I'm like, they're gonna do a zoo pack with standard zoo items, and either endangered species or really endangered species, or they're gonna do it with like common zoo animals. And I said the Amber Leopard was going to be in it. And I was right. I was right. There's a comment on one of Leaf's videos about that, where I guessed that. So I did get it right. But I did really want to, I had to wait for this answer. But, I waited after I said that. And we got the confirmation, and it was like this huge thing where there's a bunch of tools. So I'm like, well, no, I can't put the thing yet. So I got to wait for that. So that's what I ended up doing. But without further ado, we're here, and we've done a lot in 10 minutes, so we say all that, so, but yeah, so there's wood siding now, there's like, it's a bit weird. I don't know if I were to rotate the quarantine 90 degrees, it would have fit as a better, like a straight rectangle, instead of this mess, whatever this is, but it's fine, I don't really care. We're just gonna kind of move on with it, but yeah, so I'm adding siding. It's not like the actual piece, because I wanted to rotate it 90 degree, because you don't ever see wood siding going up and down. It's really rare to see that. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Maybe I haven't, I just haven't noticed it, I don't know. But I always see siding going left or horizontally. But yeah, so, yeah, so we have this, and I'm adding kind of a plaster bit, because I don't like it how it's, plaster stuff. I was gonna make it like this, but I said you can say it, but yeah. But anyways, DLC, because it's gonna be right. DLC, great. Honestly, it's really fun. But I'm feeling a bit uninspired right now. I don't know why. I just am built like for the actual animal stuff. Simon, I don't know. Amber leopard, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I need to look up some amber leopard habitat or exhibits. So I can kind of like get a better thing for building for them, but okay, this is like this whole thing. That's what I was kind of feeling trying to do in the moment, and I had to do it. I knew I had to do it, so I got it done. But yeah, so maybe we'll build the Amber Leopard tonight. I don't know if I get inspired, go for it. Otherwise, I might build from the side because I do kind of want to build for them. Maybe I'll start a new zoo. That's fun. I actually want to go back to that one zoo that I don't actually have a name for. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember if it does. That I started like after Wetlands Pack released. Yeah, I might go back to that one because that was fun. Yeah, it's really fun to play. So I might go back to that one. We might make a time and clip of that. I don't know. I built something and I lost recording to it, and that's kind of why I stopped doing that one. Kind of like knocked the wind out of me. Not really, but like it just kind of like was like, well, like I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like, I don't really want to go back to it now. So that's fine. But maybe we'll go back to it. I'll show it off. See, you know, I haven't done anything in it. I haven't touched it like basically at all. Was it? I don't even know what I call it too. I call it something. I don't know what I call it. You know, we're looking. No, I didn't have a name for it. It didn't have a name. Like not even my things didn't have a name. It's gonna be. I want to make a city zoo, so it's gonna be a city zoo. But I don't know what I want to call it. But we're gonna go back to that, maybe. Well, let's see. And maybe I'll build the sign using that, because I do want to build the sign bank. And I don't know, there might be a good spot for them. Well, let's see. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can find something for them. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, honestly, like, I have very few critiques of this pack. The one that I do have is the Amber Leopard. Looks a bit... There's, like, a few of them. First of all, the model, its head is really off. So, it's like, its mouth and its nose has to be like kind of made a bit longer, and the cheeks have to be kind of like pushed in, and the eyes have to be shrunk. If they can do all that, it's gonna look great. But like it just doesn't look amazing right now. And the other thing is the eyes have something going on that's really weird with them, where it's like reflecting something white for like halfway down, and so it looks like it looks really weird and like unrealistic. I don't know. I don't like it like at all. The baby, I'm gonna say, it's not fluffy enough, right? Because you look at it and it looks like it's it's just it doesn't look like it's a. Number one, it's tiny too. But like my logo is an Amber Leopard cub, so that's it's stylized, but that is an Amber Leopard cub, and you can see like its ears are super undefined because so much fluff, and the thing just does, it's got like maybe a half inch of fur, so that's a bit off. Honestly, it kind of feels like they just didn't look at an Amber Leopard cub when they made it, and I was like, well, this is what it should look like. But it's adorable, and I don't hate it. Like, it's not terrible. It just doesn't look like it's a bit off in terms of Amber Leopard. What an Amber Leopard looks like. That's a bit, and maybe there's a certain face will look at it, but I just always see it so fluffy. And that's really weird. I made an 8-meter piece, so I made it less, but yeah. And I also had to trim the iron. Because just the custom stuff on between that. But yeah, we gotta trim in there and those blocks and stuff. You guys are just gonna watch this one. I'm not gonna explain what we're doing. I don't know. We're about halfway through-ish. Yeah, no, we're about halfway through as of right now. And I'm looking for some inspiration right now. I was looking. No, sorry, that's lost. I was seeing if I was working about a trade for some animals. And we have a trade in the works. It's not like an actual. I don't even know the right word for it. It's not like we're gonna be animals anytime soon, right? So it's a in the future we are going to get, you know, some. In the future we could get some stuff, right? Oh, sorry, I gotta explain this. So, this is a vehicle garage we're making right now, because the vehicle garage is staff usually use vehicles in zoos, so to get around, especially Maple Park Zoo. Maple Park is 57 acres big. So walking that is a big task for Tess. The staff, if we're doing it all day, it's hard. It's carrying a bucket the whole time. That's like, you know, completely unrealistic. So now they have like a way to kind of move. You know, they have a better locomotion option where you can go. Alright, I gotta change the color of it. I left it blue. That was a mistake. But yeah. So it's a bit. I don't even know the word it is for it. It's a bit like. but I don't know. The blue color, it was a mistake. I don't know. I should I'm gonna make it brown. I want to make it orange, like a maple park. The maple park. I want to make it because Maple Park City was orange. I want to make the Yoko guys. I made them brown. That was again another mistake. I want to make them orange. Maple Park City, like Maple Park City, like color the trees. So it's like, oh, it's a Maple Park Zoo card because it's like orange on it. Feel a little feel kind of there. So that's what I kind of want to do with that. And yeah, so I'm using the little barrels too, which kind of like catch the rain, so it's not as it doesn't like erode the ground and stuff. So because the reason the gutters exist is because you have the rain dumping off the roof, it just drains into the basement, or it like erodes the ground, and that's bad, especially like around a house. So gutters just they re-channel out, but if you're just like channeling it into the ground, it's gonna like fill the ground, and now it's gonna fill the ground with water, and then it's still gonna like go straight into the basement, so it's gonna help you there. So this is to say the rain barrel. So I'm not necessarily say the rain barrel, but it's a barrel that saves the rain. Yeah, so it kind of like catches the rain, and then it you can use that for other purposes. I'm using a concrete like closet in this because I don't know, in the trailer they use that, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. So it's like, hey, what if I use that? So that's what we're doing. But yeah, so now what we're doing is we're looking for. We're going to build the actual thing, and it's about to do a jump cut. So right now I'm just looking through the pieces because I want to see what we have to work with in this pack. This is the first time looking through the pack yet, because I didn't really experiment with it earlier. I did once, and that was with the Cymax, and that was it. But whatever. I'm getting the Discord notification. That's great. Sorry about that. If you heard that, I don't know if you did. Maybe you made it. I don't know. But it's meant to be like a jump cut because I'm looking for the shelf, and the trailer is a shelf. Little do I know that it's not actually a piece. It's like you've got to build it yourself, and so I'm like, hey, I built it myself. So here I want again change code and those poles to a better Maple Park 2 color. I'm like, oh, hey, look, that's a pretty tall top shelf. Maybe we should add some ladders to get to it. So we do. So my buckets and stuff. And then there's a wheelbarrow. This is weird. I don't like how they make you build it yourself. You can, let's say, okay, fine. Here's two things. Front wheel, sure. Fine. The back, yeah. thing, and they come over here. When it comes to train naps. But I didn't actually have to place that much. I got lucky. I only had to place like one rock, and they were like, okay, it'll work for us. So it was really cool. I was really lucky too. But we'll show them off at the end of this episode. But we are coming to the end of this episode. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, comment below. You know what we're excited for this pack. We're gonna look for all the animals at some point, but maybe not today. Yeah, I really hope to see you guys in the next episode. Please subscribe if you want to see that. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya!